Like she looks like one of the extras off of The Matrix, one of the extras that was at one of the clubs. Okay, jewelry. This Space Game watch is gorgeous, looks expensive, has some nice swatches. It only has four swatches, but it's cute, it's dainty, doesn't look big and ugly. This red face is cute as well. Yeah, you can do like the different, kind of gives Rolex a little bit. I'm assuming it's meant to be their version of a Rolex, but there wasn't really much to see in terms of watches. With the rings, again, there weren't really that many rings that I liked, to be completely honest. Like this one was cute. Even this pear-shaped one, kind of to the top, I don't go to it. I think Judith Ward wears it. That's base game. That's like nice as well. This is a nice wedding ring option. That's really cute. It has like some nice swatches as well. You can do like a ruby and emerald. Yeah, there weren't that many. Surprisingly, yeah, there weren't really that many options. What else was there? So bracelets. I did not like any of these bracelets. I thought they were all ugly. I don't know. Like I'm sorry. I just was not a fan. So I just ignored them. Stockings and socks. There weren't that many that I really liked either. There were some shoes, even though I think they need to like redo some of their shoes because some of their shoes make their feet look distorted. I love these Birkenstocks because I like Birkenstocks anyway, and I think these make the Sims feet look the right size. I don't like when they make their shoes make their feet look too small. I like their feet to look kind of on the big side, if that makes sense. I don't know why. I just think it makes them look a bit more, it looks more realistic, you know. Not really that many that I liked. I like these boat shoes as well. I love a boat shoe. I don't own boat shoes, but I think they look very preppy, so I liked those. These Uggs below are absolutely hideous. I liked the Converses, the old-fashioned Converse, like the kind of the dirty ones and the new ones. Yeah, these are not nice. I wear Uggs in real life, and these are crazy looking. They need to redo them. They need to make them look chunkier because they don't even look like Uggs. I don't know. It's not given what it needs to give. Absolutely not. They actually irk me so much. I like these Converse. They're cute. Again, they make their feet look quite big, which I like. I like a lot of the base game trainers. I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of them are quite flat and minimalistic. They kind of give like that sleek Adidas trainer that you can kind of get today. I quite like. I love these shoes. I always put these on my Sims. I think it's because they look like mules. I think they're technically not mules because the heels are covered, but I tell myself that they're mules. I love these shoes. If I would wear these in real life, they're so cute. I like these little boots as well. They're like ugly, but they're like nice ugly. They're like a nice ugly. A lot of the base game trainers are super cute. Again, giving Adidas tees. And the swatches are all like nice as well. They did do a good job on the trainers, I will say that. A lot of the boots look horrible though. Most of the boots don't look that nice. Yeah, all these are ugly. Just these heels are all absolutely hideous. I think these are like the only acceptable heels, but unfortunately, they're like wedding shoes. I don't really typically use them because of the style of them, but those are the only shoes that look nice. The only heels that look nice in the base game. The rest of the heels look absolutely hideous. I think Love Struck is when they started taking heels seriously, but heels are actually a joke. Base game heels were a joke. They look so ridiculous. Even when they could have been nice, like they're just too flat. Like they just are not done well. Like these should be really nice. I want to like these, but I don't like how low the heel is. If the heel was higher, I think I would use these all the time. But the heel is just too low. The swatch is nice, the style is nice, but the heel height is just not doing it for me. These are nice shoes as well. I use these a lot too. I think these are another set of acceptable heels in my opinion. What else is here? Obviously your box standard flip-flops. Again, these heels, I want to like them, but they're kitten heels. I'm nothing against kitten heels, but they just don't look good. They're too low. They just make the feet look ironically too big. I said I like the feet to look big, but they're just not in the heels. They just look silly. Okay, that was pretty much it. And then these like goth boots at the ends. Those big massive boots are nice as well. I didn't show them though, I don't think. Did I? I don't know. Okay, so there were I went over the costumes. I guess they're kind of Halloween-y. I don't really use them that often. I need to kind of use them. They're good for storylines. But these sets, some of these are quite nice. I'll say they've gotten better with their sets. And it is handy to have a set if you don't want to style your sim. Like this is cute. This is meant to be like a freelance outfit, I think. It's a bit boxy. It's not that flattering on the figure, but I would probably wear this in real life. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I would actually wear this. What else? The swatches are They're all right, I guess. Like dark swatches, they're, neutral. They're very usable. This is traditional. This is very pretty. Again, kind of new, but I really like the patterns. They're very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. I don't mind this set. Again, this kind of gives me more Brindleton Bay vibes. The pants. I really like this set. I know some of you might not like it, but I actually really enjoy this set. It's given me very much sailor vibes, vintage sailor vibes. I'm obsessed with this. I should use this more. It's very, very cute. This is gorgeous. And all the swatches are quite nice in my opinion. There's actually, yeah, a lot of the sets were quite good. So I will say, if you're looking for some quick, easy outfits, definitely go to the sets. Again, another really nice work appropriate one. This looks kind of new as well because it fits really well and it's quite high fashion, so and it looks quite Asian inspired as well. But I like love this. This is so pretty. Another really great work option one, a really great work outfit if you want to cheat your work outfits. Yeah, okay, that was the end of it. I like that tourist, that tourist set. I actually really enjoy it, even though I've never used it. But I like how you see, like when you go to Del Sal Valley, I like how you see all the tourists. I used to use this all the time, this set all the time when I first started playing. But the sparkly top is a little bit obnoxious. I never realized. It's funny how things that you thought were nice back in the day, you like become disgusted by. Yeah, I love this a lot. I love this for storytelling purposes. I think it's so funny. I also like the fireman outfit. I think it's cool. I'm obsessed with this. I thought this was really nice, which is kind of what inspired the thumbnail. I don't know whether it's meant to be a Halloween costume, but I think it's really nice. It's very, very high fashion. I thought it was cute. It was really nicely constructed. Don't know how long this has been in the base game. Don't really care because it's so nice. I'd love to know what you guys think of this set. I think it's really pretty. And then lastly, what else is there? Okay, so I was looking at the PJs. They weren't really, I think they already went through the pajamas already. There aren't really that many options. Yeah, I did the like lingerie set. I don't really like the pajamas either. I don't know. I just don't think I don't get it. I don't really like them. This is new. I like this robe set because it's more modern. It's nice and short. It's form fitting. The swatches are nice. So I typically will use this for my PJs. The rest of them I don't really like. I don't care for. I'm not gonna lie. And then yeah, with slippers, I typically only use the bunny slippers. I don't really bother with the other ones. Sometimes I might go for like the little mini flats. But okay, so I was gonna go through the earrings just to see what was available. Again, I'm not really a huge fan of these. Now I do like these fan earrings. I use them sometimes just because I think they're pretty. I actually would wear these in real life. They have some nice swatches. They're a nice size. These little baby hoops are quite cute. A lot of the diamond studs, they just looked cheap. They just looked like little plastic studs, so I don't really bother with studs. Yeah, no. And usually, like far away, they look like pearls anyway, so I don't typically don't bother with them. These earrings are nice, but they're nice in the gold swatch. I think maybe and the silver as well. But the ones with the little rhinestone in them are look they're not that nice. Like these solid metal colors are nice. Yeah, the rest of the dangly earrings looked kind of cheap. So yeah, I typically only go with like the ones that I've selected myself. They're quite pretty. These are nice too. I use these for weddings quite a lot, the white and gold. I think those are quite nice. And they're like a nice size as well. They're not like obnoxious. And I use them in green sometimes. They're nice in the green swatches, the green and gold as well. They're really pretty. And then the necklaces. I wanted to see what we had for the necklaces. There weren't really, I mean, do you know what though? The necklace selection is not the worst. That's new, done like that. This is cute. I like this. It's giving very much like grand old money royal family. That's like a nice piece. The different swatches are really nice as well. Even this pink and black one that I typically wouldn't like, I think that's quite nice. It's kind of gives an Art Deco feel. Love a string of pearls. Very, very nice. If you want to make a first lady, that's a nice option. There aren't that many necklaces, to be completely honest, that many base game necklaces. A simple chain in a gold, for example, that's cute. I mean, it's simple, but it's like nice. You can do it in the different like metal colors. This neckerchief is pretty. I didn't know that was base game. It would be nice in Chestnut Ridge. Or even like to kind of put over a little winter edition as well. It would be nice. Over like a sweater maybe. There's some nice swatches. This necklace I use quite a lot. Again, that's like a wedding necklace. I quite like it. And the gold and pearl. Not a huge fan of this necklace, but it's nice in the yellow, I will say. I do quite like it in the yellow. It looks kind of cheap, but Judith Ward wears this necklace. The yellow diamonds are the nicest, I think. This spiked collar I'm into. Again, it's giving very much grunge. I quite like that. Glasses. Okay. Okay. Most of the glasses I liked. I didn't really, to be completely honest, most of the base game glasses are really, really nice. They're quite well made. They fit the face, I will say that. So I didn't really go into too much detail. Even these like Nancy Landgrab sunglasses. I actually really like these sunglasses. The big round bug ones. Pink ones that are just there. I don't know. They kind of give me, is it Chloe? Like Chloe sunglasses? I think Chloe had sunglasses like that, but I quite like them. They have fun colors as well. They're pretty sunglasses. Them in orange, they're like such a vibe in orange. Like how cool are those? They're nice sunglasses, I think. Yeah, these minimalist glasses. Yeah, a lot of these are quite nice. I'm not really going to go that deep into them. Most of them look good, so there's that. My aviators, trusty aviators. Love an aviator, use them all the time. Yeah, the reading glasses were not. Yeah, all of these glasses, I will say I like all of them. Probably bar those like navy blue ones just down there. I don't like those, but the rest of them I'm obsessed with. The rest of them are like, they're all nice. All the base game glasses are nice. These are cool glasses. They're very high fashion, but they're like old, like very 90s, I think, in my opinion. I like these cat eyes. I love a cat eye glass. Partial to cat eyes. Anything to do with cat eyeliner, I'm partial. I'm obsessed. It's giving sexy librarian. Yes, all of these look good. Okay, and I briefly went into the makeup. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really go into that much detail just because I really don't put makeup on my Sims like that. The most I'll do is a red lip, a neutral lip, and then like a winged eyeliner. I don't bother with eyeshadow. A lot of these looks were quite nice. Obviously, when we had the one that the Sims did the MAC collaboration, they brought out a lot of new eye colors, and a lot of people were cussing the MAC looks because I don't know whether it's because people really just don't use makeup in the game, but a lot of these actually looking back are quite nice. These are actually all really pretty. They're all like pre-done. You don't really have to know what you're doing. Like I really don't wear that much makeup myself, but these are all really nice. Maybe I just don't have a discerning eye, but I thought these were all absolutely beautiful. And like a lot of the ones I clicked on, there are a lot of new base game eyeshadow looks, but even this like smoky eye, I love a smoky eye. Yeah, there's a lot of really nice base game makeup if you didn't realize, but yeah, definitely take a look for sure. And I wanted to look into like the costume makeup as well. Like this is cool. Like that, I'm obsessed with that. Like that is fire. That's like such a cool clubbing look. Oh my gosh, that to me is nice. That's really pretty. I don't know why there was more hype. Oh, actually, I know why. There wasn't more hype because of that ugly palette that came out. Yeah, I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that one. But yeah, considering these looks, I did because I didn't really see that much positive feedback on the looks. This is so pretty. Isn't that so beautiful? That's so nice. It's like a festival look because that's like something that the girlies would be trying to recreate during a festival season. Like how gorgeous is that? Like it's so nice. Again, why I wanted to put it on my thumbnail because I just thought it was really pretty. Like she looks like one of the extras off of The Matrix. One of the extras that was at one of the clubs on The Matrix. How cool does she look with her slicked back hair? I did want to come back and look at some more of the jeans because I realized I didn't actually look at a lot of the skinny jeans. But these are nice. I use them all the time. These like different swatches are cute. And these leather pants, I thought I would hate them, but these are actually nice. If you were to buy pants like this in real life, you would be paying a pretty penny, especially if they were real leather. These are really nice pants. And they fit nice. Now they are low rise. I do not like low rise, but I will make an exception for leather pants. And with the tights, typically always go for these tights, these black tights. I put them with everything. I don't like get that creative when it comes to my tights. Just black tights constantly because anything else looks kind of gaudy in my opinion. Yes, I wanted to look at the work pants. So I did kind of go to the, like, these are cool. These are nice slacks. Again, in the thumbnail, you wouldn't think they were nice, but they fit quite well. They are a little bit lower sitting, but I mean, they're like the perfect height, I think. And they're not that long, but I think it's okay because slacks. Now, I don't know how these would look with shoes, but I think they're okay. These are basic yoga pants. I don't know. These pants were okay, I guess. Again, your choice of shoe really make a difference. Like if you were to put like your sim in flip-flops, I think it would look okay. But if they were wearing like sensible shoes, it might not look as nice. These are nice because they're cropped, so they'll pretty much look good with anything. Yeah, these are nice work pants. these. The swatches are nice as well. I like the like tailoring on them. They're really cool. These, I want to like these like capri jeans, but they look too tight. They're way too tight. Like they look like they're painted on. Like they should have made them a little bit thicker maybe, because they just look way too tight. Like they look like they're too small. They're a little bit low rise. I don't mind that, but they're just way too snug. These are cute. And the cuff makes them look nicer. You can wear them with a nice trainer on the vest like she's wearing now for like a casual look. And I wanted to go through the denim shorts. I love these denim shorts. The rest of the shorts are ugly, but I really did like these acid wash shorts. These micro mini shorts. Very, very nice. I actually quite like these. Again, like kind of trailer trash, but like a cool trailer trash. They're ironically short, you know? Like wearing these today, you'd probably look a little bit crazy, but if you wore them ironically, they would look cool. Like, you know how everyone's like wearing, some of the girls are wearing Von Dutch now. Von Dutch is like I mean, no one really wears Von Dutch anymore, but because it's like people are wearing it ironically. So it's cool now. It's like, that's kind of how I feel about these shorts. No one really wears shorts like this. I mean, not really, but they could look cool if you know, kind of, you could make them look cool if you wanted to. But if you did watch to the end, I think I'm gonna leave this here. If you did watch to the end, thank you so much. I know it was kind of a long video, but if you hung in till the end, thank you so much. It was a bit all over the place, but I just wanted to kind of see like what was in the base game. Hopefully you guys got some cool ideas. I definitely think I will do some like looks and post them on the community page just so you guys can see like the different things I put together. But if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to to comment and subscribe as well if you would like to leave a message. And yes, thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one.